Hello, my name is Dats. I would like to introduce a ferry that goes from Kagoshima Prefecture in Japan to Okinawa Prefecture. It takes 25 hours to enjoy the boat trip. Anyway, the sea is beautiful and I enjoyed the scenery. In this channel, I mainly introduce trips in Japan. I will be putting out videos, so please subscribe to the channel. Also, please post your impressions and other evaluations in the comments section. Let's begin. I'm at Kansai International Airport and heading to Kagoshima now. Today, I got the best seat on LCC Peach Airlines. I would love to get a premium seat on ANA, LOL. Peach Airlines is Terminal 2, so I will take a bus to there. Bus had just gone. All buses to Terminal 2 are in service. Peach Airlines plane is in sight. After 10 minutes of driving, we have arrived at Terminal 2. Peach Airlines check-in is QR code. Check baggage. Carry-on baggage is limited to 7 kilograms. Passed through security checkpoint. Passed in one shot without ping pong. The ticketed QR code is checked here. Peach Airlines will board on foot. When you fly Peach Airlines, you get the privilege of walking on the runway. There were quite a few empty seats on this day. It was quite nice that there was no one next to me either. The runway was jammed and we took off 30 minutes late. Within an hour from Osaka, the Kagoshima mountain range comes into view. Safe landing. I am thrilled no matter how many times I fly. I take a bus to the terminal. Receive luggage and take a bus for Kagoshima Chuo Station. I was 30 minutes late and had no time. I bought a ticket and wait for the bus. Buses to Kagoshima Chuo Station run every 15 minutes. It takes about 40 minutes. It has a monitor in front. Arrived at Kagoshima Chuo Station at about 1700 hours. The ferry leaves at 1800 hours. Will I make it in time? I decided to take a cab. If I had time, I would walk this far. I arrived at Kagoshima Shinko Ferry Terminal in about 10 minutes. Thank you. That was very helpful. Thank you. I have arrived at the ferry terminal. I will go to ticketing. It's been a long time since I've been at the ferry terminal. I'm looking forward to it. Kagoshima Newport ticketing office is on the 3rd floor. Boarding is done from the 2nd floor. One more floor up. The list of names is entered, temperature is checked, and tickets are issued. Fees are also paid at this time. Malix line only accepts reservations by phone, so I will fill in my reservation number. I will have my temperature checked. If temperature is okay, ticket is issued. The window on the right side is opened. Quicksilver special. Wrong. It was 56,640 yen for one person in special class. Heading to the 2nd floor where the boarding gate is located. There seemed to be quite a few groups. I don't know if they were cleaning people because I didn't meet them in the boat. This time, Marui Ferry's Hanakami was docked behind us. And this is the Queen Coral Cross, which we will board this time. Sakurajima, my take. Your skin is shiny, shiny, shiny white. I'm looking forward to it. I've reserved the top of the line room today, a special room. I am looking forward to it. Now it's time to get on board. The escalator is attached. The previous ship had stairs, so this is quite an evolution. Compared to the previous ship, it is much easier to get on. Exchange the key for a ticket. You cannot disembark without a ticket, so when you disembark, you hand over the key and receive a ticket. We will take your key and move to your room. The room is on the same floor, so it was very convenient. It was the room closest to the counter. Yes, we have arrived at the room. It is quite a spacious room. It looks a little different from the previous ship. Queen Coral plus special room. This one looks really new and up to date. It's very current. It's strange for me to say. Now, let me show you the rooms. First, there are 2 beds. This is a double room, so there are 2 beds. Size is single bed. The size is about a semi-double or single bed. The control panel can be adjusted at the head. There are 2 100V power supply units. This is a cup holder. It is okay even if the wave is a little bit high. This is the overall view. And the other side is. There are 2 windows and 1 TV. It also has 1 air conditioner. The air cleaner is the latest model. Sofa, Funico, is in the middle. Sofa has 2 seats plus 2 chairs. 2 people sit on the sofa and 2 people sit on the chairs. It has a refrigerator. It is a type that can make ice. Explanation of amenities. First, it has a kettle. This one seems to be fixed. Is this a humidifier? It was an aroma pot. It says feel free to take it home. This was a pouch, not an amenity set. It was a service pouch. It is quite amazing. Is this wooden box an amenity set? There is a very different wooden box. It was a tea set. This one has tea in it. Shall we drink it later? This one has green tea and coffee. This one has a nice smell of wood. It has a nice handmade feeling. There is more coffee. It's quite gorgeous. Shall we have this one nightly? Turn to the entrance. There is a life preserver in the top. It looks like this. There are 4 garment hangers. The lockers were designed to hold suitcases. It is wonderful. Come to the opposite side and there is a bath. This is the only room on this ship that has a bath. It is quite a big bath. Toilet is also included. This one has a bidet. Not ocean view, but really big bath. Amenity set and hair dryer in the bathroom. 2 bath towels and 1 hand towel are provided. Amenity set opened. Shampoo, rinse conditioner and body soap are included. Body towel, cotton set, toothbrush. Hairbrush and razor were included. It is enough. The ship leaves at 1800 hours, so I will watch the departure and have dinner. Then we will head out. The light in this hallway is so beautiful. We have gone outside. The sunset is so beautiful, and Marui Ferry Hamanu is behind. Already, the engine is started and is belching smoke. It's a beautiful day today, so we don't know if we can see the stars. We are now on the upper floor. I am looking forward to sailing. You are already turning the side thrusters. Almost ready to sail. It's starting to move. We are going to sail. Side thrusters are fully opened. One whistle. Sakurajima is clearly visible. It will be a 25-hour voyage from now on. We have sailed and we are going to have dinner. It should be open until 1900 hours. The night view is very beautiful. Farewell Naminoe. Okay, I'll be at the restaurant in a little while. This is beautiful. I'm glad I came aboard. The weather was bad for a while, but it was nice today. Portside, when passing Kagoshima, is the area where the most waves are generated. We will arrive in Okinawa tomorrow at 1900 hours. 25 hours boat ride. Oh, it's beautiful here too. After dinner, I'm going to go out again. This is beautiful. This lighting is beautiful and cool. We are back in our room. We are going to dinner. Dinner 1730 to 1900 hours. Before, they had to watch the departure of the ship outside, and they could not take their meals. I am glad that dinner time has been extended. I decided to have chicken nanban this time. Chicken nanban, 750 yen.
チキン南蛮にしてみました。チキン
Chicken
南蛮
nanban
は
with
タ
tartar
ルタル
sauce.
ソースがかかってないタイプですね。
Chicken
中身も
breast
ちゃん
is
と
like a
胸
meat
肉っぽい
inside.
です。よいしょ。いただ
I'm
き
going to eat it.
ます。
Miso soup is Kyushu-style combined miso.
白
It was soup stock of dried bonito flakes.
甘め
Delicious.
美味しい。
Salad is served with sesame dressing. Meat is tender and pre-cooked.
下処理してあるんです。美味しいですよこれ。
Sweet and sour is also well tasty. How do they process the meat? It's like a nugget that's been broken into pieces and then reassembled.
つなぎ入れて揚げたような感じですね。
Thank you for the food.
ごちそうさまでした。美味しかったです。
I've had dinner. They are broadcasting that the restaurant finishes at 1900 hours. It is much, much easier to use than ever before. It's great. I think I'm going to go outside for a bit and see the night view. Still in the bay, but not shaken at all. I think it's getting dark outside. I'm going to go look around outside. It's January, but it's not cold at all. The ship is 145 m long, which means the ship is a little bit bigger. Compared to before, there are more private rooms. Stars are out. Going up to the upper floor. It looks like you can't get near the funnel. The cabin is quiet, although the noise is a bit loud because of the proximity of the engines. I look around. Starboard side, towards Ibusuki. Going around. The brightest area is Kagoshima City. Twinkling stars are visible. Out of focus. That bright one over there is Kagoshima City Center. Sakurajima can be seen that far away. It is too dark for the human eye to see. The camera can see it. The brightest is the rafters. I have been there before by ferry. Around in a circle. Forward, port side, star is visible. It looks like this. A little brighter. The color of the sea is beautiful. The human eye can no longer see it. The camera shows it. Many stars are visible. It will look more beautiful as we go further. Today's weather looks a little bad in Okinawa. I would like to go outside frequently. Then I will go back to my room and relax. I will walk around the ship later. It is a little before 1900 hours, but I will take a bath. It is still about an hour after sailing. We are going to add hot water. How do we put hot water in? Can we just put it in as it is? Hot water suddenly comes out. The ferry boils water with the heat of the engine, so it is good that hot water comes out immediately. It was just the right amount of hot water. I had a hard time adjusting the temperature in the previous boat. It is easy. Hot water is coming out at a great rate. I'm going to relax a little bit and take a bath. It's a little disappointing that it's not an ocean view. The bathtub is huge and big enough to sleep in. I am 6 feet tall, but I can stretch my legs. This is a good bath. After taking a bath, I'm going to have a drink for dinner. That's Kagoshima Island over there. The city center of Ibusuki can be seen in the back. I think it's time to go out to the open sea now that we are close to Cape Sada. It will be quite bumpy once we get out to the open sea. I'm looking forward to the shaking. Now I'm going to take a bath. The moon is a crescent today. If the weather is good, the weather conditions are such that stars can be taken well. There are some clouds. Portside, Cape Sada Lighthouse will be visible in a little while. The wind has picked up a little. I'm going back to my room. You can see the Cygnus. It's still bright. Kagoshima city center has become so far away. I don't know if we're at maximum speed. It takes about 25 hours from Kagoshima New Port to Okinawa Naha Port. I think the only ships that can take such a long time are Okinawa flights and ships bound for Hokkaido. I'm going out now as it's starting to rock out in the open ocean beyond Cape Sada. It's pitch black. You can see the stars. Going up to the upper floor. It's hard to focus when it's so dark here. It's really dark. The moonlight is beautiful. Starboard side. Pitch black at ISO 52600. Stars are so beautiful. The lighthouse of Cape Sada can be seen shining faintly. To port, awesome stars. Stars are awesome. Great for astronomical observation. Stars don't show up very well on video. The truth is that the pictures are beautifully taken. It is starting to shake a bit over Cape Sata. It is shaking sideways. It feels like it is rolling. Around Yakushima, the image is inevitably shaking. It is hard for people in Yakushima. But you can get good fish, can't you? Lighthouse can be seen in the distance. The Tokara Islands should be on the starboard side. But it's too dark to see. It's amazing how beautiful the crescent moonlight looks. It's a crescent moon. Totally dark, a little bright. I'll be back in your room in a little while. I'd like to take my time to explore the ship. Let's go for a walk on board. This is the 4th floor. Looking down the stairwell from above. This is the central hall atrium. It has a slightly different shape, doesn't it? It looks like a pier in the middle. The stairwell itself is not that big, but it feels bigger than the previous ship. Free space. Elevator available. There are free spaces in various places, so you can relax even if you don't have a private room. At the front, there are toilets, lockers, hot water corner, and vending machine corner. 4th floor has front view. I can't see it during the night, so I will come back tomorrow morning. It looks like this. Let's cross the middle crossing. Walk straight down the stairwell from the middle. It feels much wider. The ceiling feels a little low because of the small size of the ship. There are 2 staircases, one on the left and one on the right, which is unusual in design. Carpet and PVC tile were half and half. Downstairs and in front is the restaurant. Circles are used in the design, which gives a slightly different impression from the angular ships in the previous section. Vending machine has cup noodles. Juice is the same price as on land. So there is a lot of shared space. This is a shared TV corner. There are numerous shower rooms. Map available. There are coin lockers in the back for common use. Unlike the previous ship, there is a stairwell in the middle, so the space is much more spacious. There are different vending machine corners on the upper floor and the lower floor. There are many kinds of vending machines. Green tea is always available. There are many shower rooms. Shower rooms are private for one person. Rinse and shampoo are not provided and must be brought. You can buy it at the store. There are shelves to put luggage. There is also a hairdryer. I am now in the bedding. I am already trying to sleep. This is the view from the bed. How do you like it? The time is 20:50, and I'm going to bed early because I'm tired after moving around a lot. I did a bed dive a while ago, but I'm going to sleep again. If you leave the window open, when you wake up in the morning, the room will be brighter and you will be able to get up. Good night then.
左舷は屋久島が見えてくるところです。
I can see lights. It is the light of Yakushima. Is that Yakushima? Is that Mayanura Port? Yakushima Island is visible. I want to go there again. The stars are getting cloudy and not showing. Wind is also strong. Maximum ship speed seems to be out. It is dark at Kuchinoerabu Island. Are there few people on Kuchinoerabu Island? It seems like there are more people on Yakushima. This ship has a bright deck. It is really dark to see anything at ISO 52600. Now let's go back to your room. Good morning. It's about 4:15 in the morning now. Just heard on the air that the ship will be entering the port of Naze, Amami Oshima. It looks like the ship will enter the port at 4:30, so I will go outside in a little while to watch it enter the port. Okay, I'll relax a little bit more. 4:34 a.m. I'm going out because I'm entering Amami Port. A little light rain going upstairs. Roof is on. Amami Naze Port is a bay. You can see all around. I guess I'll put the ship on the starboard side. It is still early in the morning for remote island flights. The same thing happened with the ship Taiko from Fukuoka to Nagasaki, but it is common to arrive at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's only 5 a.m., so I feel like it's on the slow side. It's not that cold outside. Only fleece, no need for a coat. It's like a red tide. So if you get a red tide, it means the ocean is warmer. Slowly entering port. There is a patrol boat of Japan Coast Guard. Going up to the upper floor. That patrol boat, the deck is quite large. What a ship! It is now 4:41. Amami departure is at 5 o'clock. Breakfast starts at 5:30. We will have breakfast after watching the departure of the ship. It will be. Is that the port you see over there? Naze Port has a lively image. It was lively in the evening. The return flight from Okinawa arrives at Naze Port at night. I think they arrive around 2000 hours or so. It looks like they turn the ship around in the bay and berth on the port side. I turn around to port as well. It's strange because it's a huge structure going around. There are so many people. Yes, we have berthing. The sea is beautiful here. Shall we go see the other side? My wife and I were talking about wanting to go visit Amami. So this is the color even at the port. I would like to come here when it is bright. It's a great color. Emerald green. In a little while, it's breakfast. In another 30 minutes, it will be breakfast. I'm looking forward to breakfast. Breakfast has started, so we are on our way. The restaurant seems to have opened a little early. Looks like we'll be sailing in the meantime, so I'm off. Okay, I'm off for breakfast. Breakfast is 600 yen for both Japanese and Western style. Today I chose Western food. I like sesame dressing. Breakfast is like this. Was there a Western breakfast like this before? I think we had Japanese food. Coffee is included. Strawberry jam is self-serve. A little bit different system. You can take strawberry jam as much as you like. I brought a knife by mistake, so I stir with knife. Coffee tastes good with little bitterness. Fried egg was nice and half-boiled. Sausage is good, not too salty. Note that sometimes it is too salty. Bread was probably leftover bread. Yes, thank you for the food. Yes, thank you for the food. I'm back in my room. I've had breakfast. I have been thinking since dinner that the food is better than on the previous ship. I guess the galley is bigger and there are more people. We can now eat more slowly. The ship will be leaving in a little while, so I will go out and see to it. The air conditioner is the latest type of air conditioner. The previous ship was quite retro. It was good because it was difficult to adjust. 5:35 out. I can eat breakfast and watch the sailing slowly. Breakfast was between 5:20 and 5:40. A little bit busy. That's a great amount of cargo. This is the kind of activity we see on remote island flights. It's called the key of goods. If the ferry is canceled due to typhoon or other reasons, prices will go up due to shortage of supplies. It's a little harder in the summer, like early fall. Announcement made for sailing guidance. Loading and unloading seems to be finished. The remote island delivery is brilliantly handled in and out of containers. The ramp has been lifted. It is secured to the ship and will be ready to sail. The ramp is attached to the ship, which is only possible on remote island flights. You can get on and off without boarding bridge. That red container looks like it belongs to the post office. Cargo is interesting to see too. The flight from Okinawa to Kagoshima had cows on it. Hawser rope has been cut. The ship will sail. It is going away. I would like to say thank you for your hard work early in the morning. And the color of the sea is beautiful. Look at the color of this ocean. Amami is such a city, but it is amazing how beautiful the sea is. Light rain is falling. It's raining quite a bit, not light rain. I'm going to go back to my room in a little while. It is still dark outside. This is the night view of Amami Oshima. There's a ship in front. I can't see it because the ISO sensitivity is too high. Back to the room. About 15 minutes after leaving the ship, the city of Amami is much farther away. It is cloudy and dark today. Still in the bay. From here, we are going out to the open sea, so it starts to shake a little bit. It is very dark. The lights on the ship are turned off and the atmosphere is nice. Can you see the shadows of the mountains? But it is still pitch dark. Amami is a bay. You can see lights all the way around 270 degrees. It's amazing how dark it is. If the weather is good, it must be amazing with stars and stuff. I think I will relax in my room. I am looking forward to seeing what the ocean will look like. A little bit of a wave out there? There is very little swaying, so it looks like the fin stabilizer is working. I bought a can of coffee. Okinoshima Kamitoku Port arrived at 9:10. I bought a can of Georgia coffee. I am having this one. It is now 6:10. It is around the middle of Amami Oshima. It is still dark outside. The room looks like this. Funiko is sleeping, but his eyes are wide open. Actually, he is awake. We are scheduled to arrive at Okinoshima at 9:10, so I'm taking it easy. I think I'll take a bath. It's now 6:54, a little before 7 o'clock. It looks like the sun is about to rise. This is what it looks like outside. It's getting a little brighter. From your room, you can see the water spray and the wires. This is the wire of the ramp. It's kind of an interesting view. It will be sunrise in a little while, but it's cloudy today. When the sun comes out and brightens up a little bit, let's go outside. It's splashing around a little bit. Waves are rolling a little bit, but this boat is not rocking too much. The waves are about 2m to 3m today. Breakfast is over. Next event is 9:10. The ship is in port at Okinoshima. I would like to go out when we enter the port. It is now 7:15. Exactly the time of sunrise, and the westernmost point of Amami Oshima is about to be visible. I'm going outside. The westernmost point of Amami is visible, going up to the upper floor. Beautiful. It's fantastic on the clouds. Wind is a bit strong. This is beautiful. Exactly the time of sunrise is now. The sun is not visible, but the eastern sky is getting brighter. Very beautiful. It looks like this. Sailing speed is something like 20 knots. There is a wave swell, but it is not that bumpy. If it had been the previous boat, I would have been very upset. The atmosphere changes a lot when it gets light. Amami Oshima is beautiful. Lighthouse is shining. Then I will relax in my room. That's Okinoshima in front of you. It is 7 o'clock now, so the port is scheduled to arrive in 2 hours. I will relax in my room. I'm going to relax a little more. It is 8:30 now. The vessel is sailing off the western coast of Okinoshima. We can already see Okinoshima Island on the starboard side. I'm going to go outside. We will be in port in about 30 minutes. I love this hallway. The use of lights is cool. It's upsetting, but basically calm sailing. We have gone outside. The sun is already out. It will be on the starboard side Okinoshima. There are other boats. Beautiful. Good to be out there. Beautiful. From here, the ship turns the helm to enter Okinoshima. The port side is also bright. Going up to the upper deck. Migratory birds can be seen. The sun is beautiful. The sun shining on the ocean is beautiful. Amami-Oshima Island can be seen in the port rear. This is Amami-Oshima. You have just entered the port. Amami-Oshima and Okinoshima are so close to each other that you can see them. Okinoshima is beautiful in the light. We will be in port in 30 minutes, so we will relax a little more. We are now in Okinoshima. They have retracted the funnel stabilizers to enter the port. The ship is upset when the rudder is turned. It is like entering port with the surface rudder turned off. I guess I'll put it on the port side. The whole motion is like this. It is a little cloudy but very beautiful. So you're going to be on the port side because people are gathering on the port side. There's a guy fishing on the quay. How do they go? Is a boat coming to pick us up? It looks like it's going to slip in as it is. It's so beautiful. Beautiful is the only word I can say. I can see cows. There seems to be other cargo. The sea looks dirty at first glance, but if you look closely, it is very beautiful. We have arrived at Okinoshima, so I will go back to my room and relax. Okinoshima is a nice peaceful place. It has an old-fashioned atmosphere. We have just been informed that the ship is getting ready to sail. I do this every day, so the departure is vivid. Departure from Okinawa. The handiwork is vivid. White waves show that the sea is beautiful. Look at it. It's so beautiful. The sun is up and the color of the sea looks calm. The bottom of the sea is not visible, but it is very beautiful. You can see what looks like a red tide. It is probably because the sea is so warm. It looks like the temperature is about 20 degrees Celsius right now. January. I don't need a coat. Today is after rain, so humidity is high. The weather is very pleasant. The weather is not looking good, but comfortable is comfortable. The open sea is like a wave. The ship has sailed. Since breakfast was early, I was a little hungry. I bought onigiri rice balls at the store, so I will have some. Drip coffee is also made. Rice balls purchased at concession stand are served. Special blend. Pot is far away, so I brew it in a cup. I brewed hot coffee and rice balls, which I bought for 110 yen at the store earlier, so I will have them. The coffee is delicious and has little bitterness. Rice balls are handmade. Looks delicious. This is delicious. It is chewy with glutinous rice. Or the rice is burned softly. With wakame seaweed, early breakfast makes me hungry. It is helpful to be able to buy onigiri rice balls at the store. Thanks for the food. We have sailed out of Okinawa, and it looks like we can see Okinawa from the window. The view from the sofa is relaxing like this. The room alone is nice to use. Room is spacious enough for 2 people. Next stop is Okinawa Island. We will take our time. 10 minutes until arrival at Okinawa Island. Okinawa Island is visible outside. Very nice view. Now I would like to go outside to see the berthing. Okinawa Island is already in front of us. Wind is a little strong and a little undulating. There was a broadcast about storing fin stabilizers. The ocean is navy blue, deep blue. Is it close to indigo blue? The harbor is already in front of me. When we enter the port at Okinawa Island, lunch will start. Once in port, we will head to the restaurant. Are there any whales? The handrail is a little bit tidal. It is sticky. The sea is still beautiful. The sea is amazing color. It is shaking. When I turn the rudder after retracting the fin stabilizers, it shakes like this. The ocean is beautiful. That's the only word I can think of to describe it. There is a swell. You can see the bottom of the ocean. You can see the bottom of the ocean. It is very beautiful. It is very transparent. Hawser rope thrown. Berthing complete. Going to have lunch. There are lots of big tetrapods. Looking at the shore, the waves are a little high. Heading for lunch. Restaurant is open, so we are going to have a meal. Curry for lunch.
やっぱ船といえばカレーです。味噌汁がついてきますね。
Today's
今
lineup
日の
looks like
お昼
this.
ご飯はこんな感
Curry
じ。
looks delicious.
美味しそうですよ、非常に。このカレー。
I'm going to
いた
eat
だき
it.
ます。
The dressing is
ドレッシング
sesame
はごまに
dressing.
しました。ごまばっかりじゃ
I'm
ねえ
sure
か。
I'll get a lot of criticism for using only sesame dressing, though. Miso soup is the same as yesterday.
昨日と同じような感じですね。
Curry is
これをい
served.
ただきます。
Delicious curry at Malik's line.
ですね。
I will have fried
い
bean
ただ
curd.
きます。
Fried chicken is very soft. It is a little spicier than medium spicy.
辛よりちょっと辛いぐらいですね。
A little spicier than Maimonteo Ferry.
こちらはちょっとピリ辛です。
Fried bean curd and miso soup are both
味噌
delicious.
汁も美味しいんですよ。
Feeling refreshed, boat trip is a tasteful journey. That's an interesting thing to write. Thanks for the
ご
food.
ちそうさまでした。
I will put it away. We had lunch. It was very delicious. Curry is delicious. It is a little spicy. This is what it looks like outside, like they are getting ready to sail. I would like to go outside before sailing. It looks like the ship is leaving already. I'm going outside. I will try to see it from outside. The ramp is already hung. All that is left is to close the rear deck. That's quite a lot of construction material. Is that VP pipe? I can also see some reinforced concrete. The hawser rope is dropped and the ship is ready to sail. The waves are quite high. This is the shape of the wave as it moves backward. The color H of the sea is beautiful. Cobalt blue. If you look at the shore, the clarity is amazing. The weather is somewhat nice. It's starting to clear up a little bit, thank goodness. It was raining in the morning, so I'm lucky. Amazing. This color. Cobalt blue. Yes, I came to see this. It's moving backwards, though, so it's shaking. Aft is not a bulbous bow, but flat, so waves are crashing against it. The color of the waves playing is beautiful. and warm. It is quite nice. Out to sea, you can see that the Earth is round. It goes around in a circle. It's like going around in a circle and moving forward. The next step is to stop at Yoran Island and then head for the main island of Okinawa. It is 12:15 in the afternoon, so there must be a difference in going somewhere. Great, we are starting to make progress. The upset is scheduled to stop when I get the fin stabilizer out. Now I will go back to my room and relax. I see that the ship is registered in Kagoshima, Japan. She is back. Next is Uranjima, scheduled to arrive at 1340. Naha is scheduled to arrive at 1900 hours. It will take about 1 hour and 30 minutes to reach Uranjima. So the main island of Okinawa is vertically long. The view from the room is like this. Very beautiful, then I'll relax a little bit. I'm sitting on the couch and relaxing a little. I feel like I should make a cup of coffee. This is the view from the sofa. You can see the ocean. It's a wonderful view. This is how we can enjoy the boat trip slowly. Then, I think I'll take a little nap. Looking at the overall picture, it looks like you've already come this far. You have been aboard for a long time, but you have come more than 2/3 of the way through the whole process. We are almost to Okinawa. I'm a little thirsty, so I bought some Monster Energy. I'm a bit thirsty, so I bought some Monster Energy. It's almost all night. I'll take it. I took bath 3 times. When I go outside, my body feels cold, so I take a bath again and repeat. I take it easy again, and next stop is Uranjima. We will arrive at Yoran Island in about 15 minutes. I would like to go outside to see the port. We have gone outside. Uranjima is visible on the port side. Yoran Island. Port, Uranjima. Beyond that is the main island of Okinawa. It is the East China Sea. It is close to Okinawa when it gets here. That's great. Here we come. It's not that cold. It's really not that cold. You can see the island to starboard. Clouds look like summer clouds. It's not cold at all, even though the wind is blowing like this. Yoran Island has a harbor on the south side, so from here I turn the helm all the way around to the south side to enter the harbor. Uronishima is a coral reef island.
島なんでね
If you don't go around
そう
it,
しない
you
と
should be
遊
able
び
to get
に
onto the
出会えてしまうは
shallows.
ずですあもう
You are starting to
走り
surface
始め
steer.
てますね
The trajectory
では
goes
こん
something
な
like
感じの軌
this.
道になります
Ship tilts
船
outward.
は外側に傾く
The engine has been dropped a
ちょっ
little.
と落とされましたね
You have started to turn the
取
rudder.
り始めました
Earlier,
以
it
前
came
は
in the
朝
morning.
でですね
The plane is about to land.
すごいすごい
Before,
そっか前
it was Awama that entered the port, wasn't it?
ああいう岩場の間でしたねあっちかな
The water is
やっ
beautiful.
ぱり
You can see
水が綺麗ですね
tetrapods through it.
テトラポッドが透けて見えます
The ship to Okinawa does not stop at Motobu, but goes straight to Naha. It is a mistake. Next, it will enter Motobu port.
与論島のフェ
Ferry
リーターミナ
terminal
ル
at
がこうみたい
Uranjima
な
is cool, isn't it?
おー
Hawser rope
投げ
thrown.
ましたあ大丈夫かな
Berthing has been
はい
done.
出現しました
The beach is
すごいビ
beautiful.
ーチがすごいです
The ocean is blue.
海が青いやっぱり
Quintessential resort area. You can see the bottom of the ocean. It's cobalt blue.
海がコバルトブルーなんですよね
Can you feel how beautiful it
伝わり
is?
ますでしょうかこの綺麗さすごいわ
Back to your
お
room.
部屋の方戻ります
The sun is out and it feels
気持
good.
ちいいですね
Temperature is not too low. Then I will relax a little more.
それではもうちょっとゆっくりします
I'm going to go out when we
外
sail.
に出ようかなという感じですねそれでは
Front view.
お全面展望
So this is what it looks like when you come in the daytime.
いいですね
It's nice.
ゆっくり見れるんじゃない
It looks like you can enjoy the view slowly.
お椅子が深か
We will guide you to our guests. Are there any passengers on board to see you off? The ship will be leaving shortly. We will go outside when we are informed of the departure of the ship. We are ready to sail. Hawser rope dropped. We are now heading for Okinawa main island. I am a little sad that my trip is over. We have left the shore. We are leaving the ship. Okinawan Sea is so beautiful, I never get tired of it. My goal is to come with my family in summer. Next port of entry is HQ Port. We can see dolphins in the Seto Inland Sea, but can we see dolphins or whales in Okinawa? In summer and early fall, there were many flying fish. If the sea was this beautiful, I could see fish from the boat. Now I would like to relax in my room for the rest of the day. The ship has sailed for the headquarters port. Temperature is warm. This hallway lighting is cool. I would love to live here. How much does it cost? We are back in your room. I will relax. Hanbu Port arrived 1650, Naha Port arrived 1900 hours. I can relax a little. I'm putting Funiko to sleep for a bit, but he looks like a sick person, doesn't he? Are you okay? I'm fine. I went to see the store. It is now 15:12. Island is visible on starboard side. Okinawa main island is visible on port side. Going up to upper floor. Tomorrow we go back on the boat tomorrow. Guess what I'm going to ride? It's a round-the-clock trip around Japan. It's a very beautiful sea. You don't see pumice stone very often. Are they really drifting ashore? Today was calm all day. There were a few shaky waters, though. It was not so bad that I felt very sick. Good voyage. In another hour we will berth at HQ Harbor, at which time we will go out again. The sea is so beautiful. I'm going to go outside because we are going to arrive at the headquarters port in 20 minutes. It is already becoming sunset. Then we will head outside. This is the area of the headquarters port. It's amazing. Portside headquarters port. Round around and enter port. Go to the upper floor. Lots of boats docked up there. Beautiful. I remember turning the ship 180 degrees to enter port. From here, we turn the ship around with the rudder. I think there was a harbor behind the island in front. Various boats are anchored. I wonder if the anchored boats are allowed to enter the harbor. Is it like a waiting list? I just took a bath and my head is wet, but the wind is strong so it dried naturally. I believe we have beached on the starboard side, so we will go to the starboard side. Great, it's a sunspot. It is tilted to the right because of the rudder. Waves are quite high or splashing. The wind is strong. It turns around and berths on the port side. Last time I went to Kagoshima from Okinawa, I was most impressed by the beautiful sea in Hambu. We have made contact with the shore and will return to our room. The sunset is beautiful. The sun is almost down. I think it will be sunset while I'm going from Hambu to Naha. Looking forward to it. I am going to shoot. Oh, great, and the ocean is beautiful. It's great. Cobalt blue ocean. Can you tell the color? I'm feeling a little hungry. What shall we have for dinner? Dinner at the hotel today. Normally, you arrive at Naha Port at 1900 hours, so I feel that I would walk to the hotel from there and have a convenience store lunch. Arrived at Hambu Port. 12 minutes delay. Arrival at Naha is now 1911. It looks like this is about the same time if you go at the maximum ship speed. I would still like to see the sunset, though. It looks nice out there. I think I can see the sunset. Hawser rope has been dropped. Departure from HQ port. Now we will sail for Okinawa Naha Port for another 2 hours. I'm sorry to say goodbye, but I'm going to relax a little more. It would be great to see the sunset. It would be great to see the sunset. I would like to go out again later. Let's go back to your room. It's time for sunset, so we're going outside. Now the sunset looks like this. Wonderful sunset. You have to be on a ferry to see this kind of thing. Sunset over the ocean. There are hotels where you can see it, but they are expensive. It's a little bit wave and it's swaying, but not to the point of intoxication. And to port. I can see the main island of Okinawa. Sailing slowly. Going up to upper floor. We will arrive at Naha Port in about an hour. I'm going to enjoy my room just a little more. I'll take my time then. Naha Port is near. Naha Airport can be seen. Runway is beautiful. It is beautiful when I come here at night. Looking around. Naha Airport is very beautiful. It seems to berth on the starboard side. Will they turn the ship around? Airplane is flying in. Finally arrived at Naha Port. It is not cold at all. January. It was announced that the ship will berth on the starboard side. Let's go to port. You turn around in the bay because you sailed straight out before.
頭持ってきててそのまま出てった名前なので
It should turn
ここ
around
でぐ
here.
るっと回すはずです
It's in the form of a starboard
いいね
berthing.
という形ですね
The city of Okinawa is very beautiful. Coming alongside to starboard. This is the second time in my life I've been to Okinawa, and both times were boat trips. We will berth over there. First time, Queen Coral Plus. Second time, Queen Coral Cross. Both times, I was able to relax on the Malix line. I would like to ride again. Is that the city over there? It's a very big city. I stayed about 10 minutes walk from here, but I didn't imagine the city to be so big. You load all those containers. That's awesome. We have berthing. Now we will disembark. We disembark after looking around Okinawa. 25 hours long trip, very enjoyable. I would like to ride again. I will say again and again that it is a very nice ship. I will now leave the room. Thank you very much for your time today. Yes, thank you for watching today. Today, I was able to relax in a special room at Queen Coral Cross. I was able to relax from Kagoshima New Port to Okinawa Naha Port for 25 hours. It's not so bad, but in winter, it's usually very bumpy. This time it didn't shake at all and I could enjoy it. It rained a little at night, but it cleared up when we sailed out of Kagoshima and in the morning, so it was a very nice voyage. The best thing is that the dinner time was extended and we were able to eat slowly because we were open from 1730 to 1900 hours at night. The cooking room seems to be much larger, and the speed at which the food is served is faster, showing a considerable improvement in service. I would like to board this ship again in the future. If you think this is interesting, please give us a high rating and subscribe to our channel. It will be very encouraging. See you again in the next video.